people, you know, in the crowd, and what they've been through in life, you know, it don't mix real well.
All right, so what's your name, man?
Charles.
Charles.
They're even paroling people from the penitentiary to the mission and places like that. So, it's pretty volatile. You know, it can be pretty kind of like a barbarian. You know, there's fights going on all the time. In Indiana.
Indianapolis. So, are you homeless?
Yes, sir.
How long you been homeless, bro?
About 7 years.
Oh, 7 years?
7 years.
Would you say 7 years like pretty steady or like 7 years off and on?
It's pretty steady.
Yeah.
I've had housing a couple times. When they would find me, you know, come out and verify me that I was homeless, then they would come back and say that they couldn't find me when I was approved for housing. You know, but I'm in the same area, you know, so I never could figure out why they couldn't find me. And I go to the same places to feed every day as everybody else, and so on, you know. So I had to go to figure out where I fell through the cracks at, you know, as far as them not being able to come back and find me where they verified me at.
Right. So you've been dealing with that off and on as far as trying to get in these programs, or?
Actually, just in the housing. You know,
the housing part of it?
I was on Social Security, but throughout time, people were, you know, stealing your belongings and all that while you're sleeping. They stole information of mine. I've had problems now getting my Social Security check. Trying to get all that straight again with them, you know. So that's been a big hassle, big barrier for me to get through. Transportation-wise, getting on buses, trying to get back to Social Security offices, and get appointments set up to talk to these people. So it's just been a big issue. And I'm not the only one that happens to out here, you know, as far as people trying to steal your information, your account information, and anything else you might have. They take help you get, you know, your social food stamps, you know. I had it at one time. I haven't even went back and reapplied for those since they stole all my information. And mind you, I was only getting $50 a month food stamps, which the house is not a whole lot as far as for a whole month, you know.
$50? Why was they only giving you 50? I mean,
well, they go by how much income you get monthly, so they just went off of what my Social Security check was a month.
Oh, okay.
It's only $900 a month.
Okay, I understand. So, are you on disability or?
Yeah, I've had multiple back surgeries.
Yeah. So you can't? Is that like lifetime disability, or
yeah,
can you?
It's full disability.
So you allowed to work like what, 20 hours?
I'm not allowed to work
at all. So you do like, so would you say you do a little work on the side, Craigslist jobs, or maybe,
well,
you know,
if I do and I get caught, then it would be a criminal charge.
It's illegal, so you don't. Allegedly,
so
you
I
did.
hold a sign. A lot of times, you know, on the corner,
Yeah.
panhandle, which, you know, still is probably making an income if they really want to be technical.
True.
You know, so, you know, I haven't done any much lately either, you know, so it's just a big hurdle, you know, of trying to do the right thing and be a good citizen, you know, staying out of trouble.
Right.
And I used to get in trouble quite a bit, you know, but I've stayed out of trouble, you know, so that's been a long haul for me, you know. I definitely have been a drug addict throughout my life, on and off, you know, been so long. I have cleared that up quite a bit, you know, and there's quite a few of us out here that has done that, you know, because for you to really get, you know, the proper things done for you, usually you gotta be doing the right thing.
Right,
you know,
ready to receive.
Right.
So, all right, so would you say having a criminal history been a big effect on
our, you know, getting approved and getting into housing, you know, the government system? Yes. nice meeting you. And at any time, you know, anybody wants to have the conversation, I've always been willing to have that conversation with them. To be upfront and truthful about anything they ask or what I can do to
Right. All right, man. I appreciate you, man. This is a new channel, so I was just thinking maybe we could have like a series to this.
All right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we gonna wrap this up.
All right.
Any last thing you would like to say for series 1?
No, not necessarily right off, other than I just try to go through all their channels, you know, of all their offices that they might have that offers the assistance in helping you apply for your assistance, you know, and any other things that they might, you know, have an input to you with going elsewhere and trying to get on the list or get any other extra help that there is out here, or any spots they have where you go get food or you know, clothing or, you know, hygiene, bathing, whatever, you know,
Right.
you might go have. And they're pretty good with a lot of that, you know. It's mainly just been, you know, the application process and being able to keep up with them and or then get back with you in the proper amount of time and they you know.
So to touch, yeah, that is a real concern. I hear a lot. So would you say is only, how many places would you say that you can go and say, hey, I'm homeless, I need some type of assistance?
There's probably at least 7 of them. You know.
Seven.
You got your township trustees, you got your TIP office, you got your adult and child services building, and you got your actual what I would call your housing development office, which is like urban housing development, you know. And those, just right off the top of my head, and I'm sure there's more, but those are probably some of the first ones, you know, you start at, you know, for like low income assistance and or 55 and over. And you got your Veterans Affairs office for events that do that too. Those are all the ones right off the top of my head that I can think of.
Okay. So out of all those, really none of them has gave you the full benefits of the program, would you say?
Right.
Due to many different maybe reasons. Like you said, drugs is a big part, but the criminal history, would you say that's a...
And another one is them, like you stay at the mission, they don't really come there and locate you, you know, because you leave the mission daily, or they stay at camps, you know, out in the woods out here in the outskirts, and the police or the Department of, you know, Board of Health will come and tell everybody they got to pack up and leave.
Shut it down.
So then you relocate. So then, where they came and verified you at, you may end up on the other side of town somewhere because you had to move where you were staying at a camp.
So now you miss your opportunity.
Right. Basically,
so now you missed it
again.
At the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
Wow. So do they have phone number? Do they have contact information? Do they?
Yeah,
which I mean, most
sure
homeless
most
people might not have a cell phone.
They set these tents up for those government phones, so they do give us. Make sure we try to get to these places these government phones. But a lot of times they get stolen, or you know, just lost somewhere there. You know.
Damn. Okay. I had my hand covered up for that part. Shoot, this raw and uncut.
Yeah.
But anyway, so back to that. So yeah, so they can't get in contact with you on the phone and can't find you at the camp or the mission, which the mission is the shelter, correct?
Right.
Then you just miss your opportunity. So you might have to wait another 8 months before another opportunity that you might not even catch.
Right.
So now it's another 6 months. So that's what, almost
14,
a year and a half.
2 years.
Yeah. That you, okay, so, and life continues and the struggle continues, especially if you're still doing the same, you know, things that's been keeping you down. Not to say that everybody's in a homeless situation due to themselves, but a lot of it is some things that we're not doing right.
A lot of us, they've got where they're even paroling people from the penitentiary to the mission and places like that. So some of us out here was dropped off by the you know, or they're not even on parole. They're just getting dropped off instead of going to like a halfway house or something like that. Transitioning into
Some type of program.
Yeah, they're just dropping you off at the door of the mission.
Wow.
And taking off. You know.
Really?
Yeah.
So have you? When is the last time you've been to the missions, the homeless shelter downtown?
I go down there every so often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how would you describe that atmosphere for people that never been, you know, in that atmosphere?
It can be volatile. You know, it can be pretty it's kind of like a barbarian. You know, there's fights going on. All inside the mission, they try to keep it clean. They try to run it normal, but it's just at the end of the day, you know, there's always something going.
Always something on.
Yeah, gonna happen. It's not good. You know, and some people never have something happen like that to them, and some people it's like a daily struggle for them, so they just take off and leave.
They can't handle it.
Yeah. They just don't fit in at all. You know.
It's too. So would you say the atmosphere is just too like? It's too low. It's a low vibration. It's pretty chaotic to a certain extent, depending on how you maneuver or
handle yourself or manage yourself. Yeah, with people and get along with people. You know. Because it's pretty much a lot about respect, you know, and not stealing people, lying to people, and you know, the normal things,
right?
Like being locked up, and stuff like that. Yeah,
right.
Other than that, you know, it's how you handle yourself, you know, and respect each other. And some people, you know, they just like that violence. Some people like to get mouthy about things. It's really not worth arguing or fighting over, really.
Yeah.
You know, just gotta respect each other's opinion and move on. You know, we all can have a different opinion sometimes. You know, don't make it right. You know, better than each other. Just, you might have been through something a little different in life, which change that opinion a little bit. You know.
True that. Yeah. So speaking on that, have you seen that situation happen in Alabama? The riverboat brawl.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It shouldn't happen like that. You know, it really shouldn't. You know, but
Gonna wrap this first part up. Appreciate you.